My vision of a relationship comes down to one word: caring.
I mean, that is the foundation. If I had to tell you my secret to being successful in the basketball training space, my players knew that I cared about them as a human being first and as an athlete second. I didn't care about KD just because he was a good basketball player. I cared about him as a human being and wanted to help him reach all of his goals and dreams. It just happened he was also an excellent basketball player. So caring has to be number one. And when you care, you'll increase buy-in and believe in, and you'll increase engagement. Well, how do you show people you care? You invest time with them. You give them your full attention. You have a fascination and a curiosity. You check in with them.
Do you care about the other person? And do you collectively care about what you're trying to achieve? The only way people are gonna feel that they can trust you is if you care about them. I need a relationship. I need the ability to relate to them. They need to trust me. I need to trust them. We need to be vulnerable to one another. I need to care for them.
People need to feel valued. They need to feel appreciated. They need to feel respected. They need to feel safe. They need to feel included. They need to feel like their work is making a contribution to the greater good. They need to stay connected to the purpose of the organization. And ultimately, that's what a leader's job is. And it's funny because sometimes when I talk to leaders, understandably, they say, Alan, I don't have time for that. And I say, but that is the work. Like, what do you mean you don't have time? That is the job of a leader. Is to elicit buy-in and believe in, make everyone feel that their role is important in making a difference.
Let's get to know who you are. Let's get to know you. Let's make the most out of your career. Like, my career is great. But I want the best for your career too. And if it's gonna be your best career, you need me to be good. And I need you to be good. So let's work together.
One of the quotes I live by, and this is not an Alan Stein Jr. original. I don't know who came up with this, or I'd give them proper attribution. And that is, a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So if you were to ask me what my ultimate purpose was, it's to light as many candles as I can. And by doing so, mine won't shine any dimmer, but it's all about being able to spread that value.
Do we care about each other, and do we care about what we're trying to accomplish? Most people just care about themselves. And you just care about your own personal situation, my coworker, what the mission is.
I've learned that when I can shift the focus off of what I want from people and shift it to what I want for people, it's an absolute game changer. And ultimately, things will come back to you. I do believe in kind of that cosmic karma, that if you do everything in your power to be of service and add value and help everyone else, things will naturally just be fluid for you. So if I was an employer, I would want to make sure that my team knew that, look, I'm here to serve you. This is not about me, this is about you. How can I help support you so that you can maximize your role within our organization and make a maximum contribution so we can all get where we're trying to go?
What are the ways that you can add a maximum contribution to everyone and everything around you, and how can you continue to double down on that?
The fundamental belief is I'm giving myself to something greater than myself. I'm giving myself something greater than me as an individual, because it's gonna pay off in ways that nothing in life can be accomplished in a big way without teamwork. Teamwork is what it's all about. You show up every day, you play your role, you do your best, and then you communicate about it. And then you have people that hold you accountable to the results. And if the results aren't good enough, then you re-strategize, or you get rid of some people and you move on.
And the most important thing for your team members to know is the same thing that I tell my own children, and that is, holding someone accountable is something you do for them. It's not something you do to them. Holding someone accountable is the best gift you can give another human being, and it's the best gift that you can give a colleague or a coworker or a member of your team. Because in essence, you're saying, you're better than this. I believe in you. I care about you, and I care about us so much that I'm not gonna let you slide doing less than you're capable of. Holding people to a high standard of excellence is the best gift you can give them.
So I think what we are fortunate enough to develop over an early period of time in New England was a culture of a lot of teammates that may not have been the best, like myself, but we cared a lot. We worked really hard. We were really coachable, and we won. And then some other players were like, dude, that's what I want. I want to win. They joined our program. So then we had, which is really important, you need people that drive the culture, because it just can't be you. Because when you turn your back to focus on what you got to do, you need other people driving the culture too. And we developed a culture of culture drivers.
If you and every single person of your team is willing to wake up every morning and say, it's not about me, it's about you, you'll radically improve productivity and you'll absolutely improve cohesion and collaboration with the team.
My view was always like, man, if you're about yourself, you may be amazing, I would love to compete against you. And I think the great reward in my life is not the record that you would read off before I came on stage. What you said was your teammates loved you.
And I want to encourage each and every one of you to choose to adopt the foundational mantra of transformational leadership, which is choosing to look through the lens of, it's not about me, it's about you. It's choosing to look through the lens of, it's not about me, it's about you. See, as leaders, when you can shift the focus off of what you want from people and shift it to what you want for people, you become the most magnetic leader in the room immediately.